I guess if you know, you know. Because like all of that, being on the water, it's just, there is something.
I gravitate towards it. And
Yeah.
And I think also like in this lifetime, I'm called to be a mermaid is because my soul is connected so much to the water.
Yeah.
Not everyone is.
No.
And that's okay.
Absolutely.
But I know for me, like even if I'm not seeing the ocean, if I'm near it, I feel inspired.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that makes sense. But
No, it does.
But it really touches me.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Seasons. I am Daniella, your host, and I am so excited. This incredible platform is just a space for women to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, the messy, everything in between about being a woman, the raw, the unfiltered. And today I have Emily Alexandra with me. She is known as the American Mermaid, which is so cool because that's like every girl's dream. To be a mermaid. Like, please tell me everything.
I know.
Where did it start? What does that mean? How did you get into that? Like, the floor is yours.
I'm pinching myself because I still wake up and I'm so grateful, Danny, to be doing what I love. I've always been a mermaid though. Ever since I was a little girl, my father would take me to the beach every weekend with my sisters.
Incredible. Where'd you grow up?
Like in Tampa.
In Tampa,
so we would go to
okay.
Clearwater Beach.
Oh, beautiful.
One of the best beaches.
What gorgeous, gorgeous, literally clear waters. So you'd go to the beach.
We would go to the beach almost every weekend and find sand dollars and just swim.
The dream,
and
literally.
I was a mermaid. Like I was born a mermaid in this life, and my dad was a professional surfer.
Okay, so there was water, there was history.
Yes.
Did you do it competitively? Like literally, what was your journey with water?
No, I wasn't a competitive swimmer.
Okay.
I did do track and dance. But we would just go to the beach every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was about 21, I found this website online to like, they actually make tails.
It's incredible.
So I ordered one online. It's full silicone. It's a rubber.
Okay.
It's custom made.
Okay.
It's only for my body.
Yes.
So when I put it on, I feel like I transform because it fits me so well.
I mean,
and
does it feel like skin?
It feels, because it's rubber, it feels like almost like dolphin.
Cool.
So when they're really little guys, they believe I'm real. It
I-
doesn't look like a costume.
It's like the Little Mermaid.
Yes.
That's incredible. So, I mean, I need to know more. So, like, was it a hobby? Like, what was there? Because we talked about it a little bit,
Yeah.
but like, water is grounding.
Yes.
Water is, and I say it from like a personal note. Like,
Yes.
we literally moved to Pompano Beach because it was in the middle of COVID, and I'm like,
Wow.
I had
Where did you move from?
New York.
Oh, wow.
So we were in New York. So
Totally
if you
different.
Wanna, oh my, if you want to go to the beach in New York, you're going to like Jones Beach, Rockaway, gross, dirty. Be careful not to step on anything.
You don't want to put your head in the water.
No, like really, literally, like it's green, it's gross. It's like 2 miles to walk from. Like if
Yeah.
you want to go to a nice beach, the walk from the sand to the water is like 2 miles. You like never go. It's an hour in the car. Like you're not
It's
a
not
beach
the
person
same.
if you're in New York.
No.
But like, so for me, I was a competitive swimmer when I was younger.
Oh.
Like I love water. So like you're hitting.
You are a mermaid.
I mean, I guess. And like I yes and no, but like
love it.
there is something about the water that is so grounding and so peaceful.
Well, and it's very healing.
It's so healing.
It is.
I mean, like, let's get, like, if you get biblical, like, you know, in multiple religions, in Judaism,
Yes.
there's the mikvah, in Christianity, there's baptism, like, it's water.
Yes.
It's cleansing. But now, I don't know, like, I love swimming. Like, if I get
Amazing.
into the pool, I'm one with the water.
So you being competitive, you must have been really good.
I mean, yes and no. It didn't last long. I didn't go to like any like
That's
I
fine.
joined a team. I'm not gonna give myself that much credit, but there was just something about being in the water.
Yeah, And I do. I feel closest to God when I'm at the ocean.
I can guess. I mean, that is right. He
Yes.
literally made the sea
Seriously.
and the sky, and like that's it. That's
And,
legit.
like I love because I'm like right off of Pompano Beach, and at night I will go walk on the sand and even like dip myself in the ocean at night, and I'll just I'll pray, I'll meditate, I'll talk to God, I'll cry because no one's around me and it's dark. So that's my favorite time to. I'll go do that at nights a lot.
I have to share. So we didn't know. She's literally staying at an Airbnb or around the corner from my actual home.
Is that wild?
In front of the beach. Like, you can't make that up.
No, like, Danny, I can see
literally
from my Airbnb your place.
It's
and we didn't know that.
No. We
until
were like
today.
talking about the water and like she's visiting and she's staying but like that.
Well, and I've been like bouncing around because like I want to. Before I like actually buy or rent a place for long term, I wanted to see
smart.
what beach I like the most.
Yes.
Deerfield, no. You know, if you go up to Boca, it's too far high.
Yes, agreed.
Miami is too Miami.
Agreed. Fort Lauderdale's also getting very Miami-ish. I mean, incredible and fun, but if you're looking to settle, if you're looking for...
Yes.
I mean, like, I sound like an infomercial, but like, I love Pompano. And we moved here 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's a pretty beach.
And it's funny because it didn't used to be. So I don't know if you know this. It used to be called Pompton, like Compton, but Pompano.
Oh.
Because it was very unsafe. It was very unclean. You would never know.
I didn't know that.
And Hurricane Sandy changed everything. The pier was ruined. They rebuilt.
Wow.
And gentrified the whole area, cleaned it up. There used to be like needles in the sand.
Whoa.
Like, really, you don't go to that beach. Like, it was known if you're not from Florida.
Interesting.
And now they take incredible care of it. They clean the beach. Every morning you'll see like the tractors, they clean out the seaweed. And like, it's super safe and the cops are there. And it's just like spectacular. I recommend it highly.
Well, and they say when there's like a hurricane or like a catastrophic event or a tornado, it's God's way of like
redoing,
refixing, and it's like a new fresh start.
And isn't that like an analogy for life? You go through a tornado, you go through like huge upheavals and turning, and then you are.
It's like you're
fresh, new.
And
exactly.
Well, and so I like Pompano because the sand is very wide and it's open and it's clean, whereas like other beaches aren't as much.
Yes.
So Pompano Beach is just like that cute little spot.
It's like a little pocket.
I love it. So
and it's so funny because you found like the piers is where like all like tourists, very touristy. So like literally where we are, the beach that you go to.
You guys, we're a street.
It's hysterical.
Like
I can't get
literally
over
a
it.
street.
It's meant to be.
Over. I'm like,
but I agree with you.
This is divine timing.
It is. And it's funny because I can absolutely agree. Like, there is God in the ocean. And even if you don't believe it, there's energy.
Yes.
It's cleansing. The water is calm. Like, even on Thanksgiving, we go with the kids and go to the beach.
Oh my God, I love that.
And like I know what you mean. Like I'll go in the ocean and I just like stand there and like the sun is beaming. You're like, there is something here.
Yeah, it's
whatever you believe in. Like forget religion, spirituality. It's just
something bigger than us.
Literally.
Yes.
Like it's perfect. It's just perfect. And so, and it's funny because like Leo and I, my husband, we talk about where would we move to?
Yes.
And the whole premise is literally that my son Luke now is 6, but I had him right before COVID.
In New York.
And it's so interesting how life works because we came on vacation to Fort Lauderdale, stayed at the Hilton down the road. And we had visited a bunch of times, but like Florida was calling us for years. And we went on vacation. We were in Florida finishing up a week or so vacation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not ready to go back. And so we literally had a conversation.
You never left?
Well, so we did because I'm getting phone calls that New York is closing. And we're in Florida. And we had driven down and...
If that's a sign. If that's not a sign, I don't know what it is.
I'm looking at other, because they didn't have any more vacancies at the Hilton, so we were going to have to switch hotels. Like, that's how bad I didn't want to go back to New York.
Yes.
And Then we're starting like, is there toilet paper? Do you remember all of that?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
I
if
do.
you find toilet paper, bring it back with you. Go to Target. I'm like,
Everything
what
was like
is
scarce.
happening?
Everything was scarce.
And like that wasn't the reality in Florida. And so they're like, no. And then we start seeing on the news, New York is closing, New York is closing.
Again, divine timing. Like
Crazy, right?
I know in this lifetime things happen for a reason.
It's wild,
Yes.
the trajectory. So we go back to New York. Everything's shut down. I'm a new mom. And I'm like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And, you know, other new moms, like no one wants to get together. Like, God forbid someone gets sick. We really didn't know what was happening.
Crazy.
And I'm like, we're let's go back to Florida.
So how did you like immediately come back?
It was a year and a half. We lived in Queens in this tiny little place. And like, Leo was like, we're not staying here. And I'm like, okay, where are we going?
Right.
And finally it was like, literally, I say this all the time. If I can't have friends, if I can't do this in New York, I'm going to the beach.
Yes.
And we literally moved
Wow.
to the beach. I'm like, I'm not just Florida. Like, I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the water.
And you moved to where you're at right now?
Yes.
And that's like
up the road in a complex, also divine. I literally had no idea what it was. Didn't know what Pompano was. It got packaged as North Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, cool. I like Fort Lauderdale. Sure.
Yeah. Because it is. It's north of Fort Lauderdale.
It is. But
it's a totally different beach.
They didn't want to say it was Pompano because of the history. So if you don't know Pompano, I remember a friend of mine saying like, ooh, you don't want to live there, who grew up in Fort Lauderdale, knowing old Pompano.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know. The building's really nice. It was like brand new build. And it's very funny. Another divine thing, I had found this building on, I don't know what app it was, but I'll categorize it as like a Tinder for apartments.
Oh my
I swear to you, it
gosh.
was swipe right, swipe left if you like the apartment buildings. And then realtors and buildings started calling.
How interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you what app it was.
I know. I'm like, what
I
app
don't
is
know.
this?
And a lady calls me and I'm like, well, what building is this? I've been searching all morning. And
What app is
like,
this, Danny?
went down the rabbit hole of where we're going to live. And it just like happened. And so
Wow.
she virtually FaceTimed us.
Really?
And we took it and moved. I didn't even see the place.
No, you saw it virtually, but you were like done.
She FaceTimed me.
You were sold.
And I was like, it was on the intercoastal across the street. So again, water. Back to your point.
Yes.
There is just, and I say it all the time, like now you know, we literally wake up in the morning and I can see the ocean. And like late at night, if it's windy, you get like spritz of ocean.
Okay, so last night it was very, very windy, and I went.
Yes, it was.
And I walked to the beach, and like it almost like pushed me over. But there's just something about even being close to the ocean that really inspires
with
me.
that.
Yeah.
Yes. So back to you. You love the water. That was your thing. You always went. Did you do anything in the pool? Any kind of like, or it was the ocean?
It was always the ocean. Growing up, we didn't have a pool at our house.
Yeah.
So it was always the beach. We'd go a lot. My dad had a little boat.
And are you a good swimmer?
Yeah. And I was a great swimmer.
Amazing.
But no, this is funny though, guys. My dad was a professional surfer.
Right.
And
Incredible.
professional surfer in Hawaii, like big free diver.
Did you go to Hawaii a lot?
We never went to Hawaii. I didn't go until actually recently. I went I went this year. Like and I went when I was 18.
Okay.
For like a cruise, like where you stop for a day.
Right.
But my mom was the complete opposite. She never knew how to swim, Danny.
Okay.
So my dad, professional swimmer, my mom never knew how to swim. So when they say opposite attract,
totally.
I mean, that's like the
Yin
prime
and yang,
example.
For sure. 100%.
But no, yeah, we would, and my dad had the boat, so we'd go out on Crystal River and Tarpon Springs.
Incredible. I guess if you know, you know. Because like all of that, being on the water, it's just, there's something.
I gravitate towards it. And and I think also like in this lifetime, I'm called to be a mermaid is because my soul is connected so much to the water.
Yeah.
Not everyone is.
No.
And that's okay.
Absolutely.
But I know for me, like even if I'm not seeing the ocean, if I'm near it, I feel inspired. Yeah. And I don't know if that makes sense. But
no, it does.
But it really touches me.
It does.
Yeah.
Like everywhere I go, if there's a beach, I have to put my feet in the water. The feet must go in the water. I must feel the earth, the
you're
water.
my girl. Yeah.
I hear that. I feel that in my soul. I'm like literally sitting here. I'm like, Yeah.
Well, and so what I'll do, like I'll go and I'll take the sand and I literally exfoliate my whole body.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I just
everything. Yes.
I just cleanse in the water and I'll
Yes.
sit in it and I literally scrub my body with the sand. It's the best exfoliant.
It's incredible.
You can go buy like $100 exfoliant products. You guys, it's not as good as the sand.
Nothing.
Seriously.
Dead Sea
Yeah.
scrubs and
that's for free,
magnesium
guys.
yeah.
I'm
Beach
putting
mud.
you guys on game here. I'm letting you guys know these are golden nuggets.
Literally, like
Yeah.
like the salt water is so literally
is.
healing. You're absolutely right.
Yes, ma'am.
So you find like, was it also divine? Like you come across like, what is this mermaid thing? I like water, and what happened?
So when I was 21, I found this website called Mertailor, and
okay.
they make your own silicone tails.
Okay.
So he's an artist.
Okay.
And so I bought one, and I would wear it for like photo shoots for myself.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be a career.
That's incredible.
But people started like coming up to me and asking, "Hey, can I book you for a party for an event?"
Like they just saw you like on the beach and would come
Yes.
to you.
They would see
I would
me.
literally be like, "Oh my God, there's a mermaid!" Like I would approach you. That would be me. That would be me for sure.
So I quickly made a website and it just launched. It went like organically. It went viral.
That's incredible.
And started getting calls a lot.
Yeah.
I was known as
Good for you.
I trademarked the Florida Mermaid.
Okay.
But then I started doing stuff out of Florida. So I trademarked the American Mermaid. And now
That's
I do stuff
incredible.
all around the world. So I promote the American Mermaid now.
Good for you. And that's
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
That's your brand.
Yep.
That's incredible. Do you have other people that want to join you or have been, is that like a growing thing?
Yeah. So I also own the American Mermaids.
Okay.
So, like, if you're a mermaid that want to join my agency, and I'll book you out.
Incredible.
I do that too. A lot of
So
times
fun.
they want me,
Okay. Which is fine.
which is fine.
I would want you.
but I can't be everywhere.
Of course.
I can't be everywhere. So then I'll have other mermaids
But like
go.
those are dreams. Like you're giving
Yes.
other women also that like dream of being a legit
Absolutely.
mermaid.
And one thing that I love when I do shows with kids is they really believe I'm real. Like they not for a second do they think I'm fake.
No.
It's like Santa Claus.
Literally.
Like when they believe like, holy crap, this is a real mermaid.
Yes.
Mermaids really do exist.
Right.
And
And no mom's gonna be like, no, they don't.
It's so magical. I would never, it's so magical.
That's incredible.
I
And
give them
it's-
hope.
It's funny because I just went to a birthday party with my son Luke, who's 6,
Yeah.
and Elsa and Anna show up. You know.
Yeah,
Duh.
from Disney.
I mean, when I tell you this kid played along, I said they came all the way from Arendelle on their sleigh from the mountains. You know what his reaction was? Wow, that was really far to come visit.
So he
They
believes.
believe.
Yes. Isn't
And
that
so all the
beautiful?
other moms are like hearing me and they're like,
It's such a
oh
beautiful
my
thing.
God, he believes you. And he
Yes.
played with them. And like, so if he saw
It's
you as
such
a mermaid,
beautiful thing. Like
he'd get in the water with you. He's also a fish.
I just
is-
like I'm so grateful to be able to give that to kids.
Literally.
Obviously, like when the parents are older and the kids are older, they know it's a costume, but they still love it.
It doesn't matter. That's the
It's
coolest.
so
I would
fun.
love that. And I'm an adult. Like, that's the coolest
It's so fun.
ever.
Yeah.
That is Little Mermaid in real life.
Thank
That's
you.
incredible. Oh my goodness.
It's fun. It's my alter ego.
You know what? I can see that. That's incredible. And
And-
then, so where have you been? Where has that taken you? What has that given you?
Well, and so now I travel out of the country a lot.
Okay.
And I do shows all over the world.
Amazing.
So back in 2019 or 2000, right before COVID hit, we went to Africa with my nonprofit.
How incredible.
So I own a nonprofit called supportingwater.org. And
So you are just water.
Yes.
That is you.
so my
Tell me more.
nonprofit, I
Yeah.
actually find and raise monies to bring drinking water to emerging nations.
Oh my
I was-
God. That's
I was-
incredible.
I was able to raise enough to go to Africa. We went to Kenya and a small little village out of Mombasa.
Yeah.
We put this water filtration system that needed no plumbing, no piping.
That's incredible. Who designed that? How did you get that
So
going?
I actually piggybacked off of Water's Life.
Okay.
Water's Life is a very big global nonprofit that does the same kind of missions that I wanted to do.
Right.
And I got really close with the founder, and he was like, "Well, just come with us and promote your nonprofit." So
That's
I
beautiful.
piggybacked off of Water's Life, but we were able to. So it takes the rainwater,
Yeah.
and it filters it from the power of the sun. I mean,
That's
it's incredible.
That's incredible.
So,
no plumbing, no electricity.
No electricity,
That's so
no plum-
easy. And accessible.
easy peasy breezy. So I was able to bring my mermaid tail for the children in Africa.
God.
You guys, when I tell you, well,
I'm
they
dying.
didn't even understand what a mermaid was.
Okay, I can see that.
They didn't
right.
even know. They were almost like confused or like, what is this?
Yeah, I guess that's very. Yeah, we live in an American bubble. That's fair. Okay.
But the kids were like feeling it. And if you guys go to supportingwater.org and supporting water on my social media, you'll see some of the clips. But it was when I say like, cause I actually got my feet wet, no pun intended.
Yeah.
To see like how the world is that are not in like a first world country
Right,
like America.
Absolutely.
Danny, these kids were so happy and they have nothing. Yeah. Like they literally had no shoes. Their clothes had like holes in it.
Right.
But they were so happy.
Yeah.
And it made me realize like, wow, if they can be happy with nothing.
Right.
I'm pissed if the Starbucks line is too long.
Right.
It's crazy. So it really humbled me.
Yeah.
And
I could absolutely understand that. I say all the time, like we literally live in a bubble.
Yeah.
Like
metaphorically speaking, that's fair to say.
I mean,
yeah.
Florida in general, like the rest of most of America is freezing. And
I would agree with that too. We like live in our own world.
Literally, like I get phone calls from my mother-in-law who's still in Queens and showing us snow, and my kids are like,
"Don't miss that
snow!" And like, it's summer here. Like it's not normal. It's incredible. It's
summer
not normal,
year round,
and you just live on the beach, and that's where we live.
We have one season.
Literally,
it's like summer year round,
and it's like sometimes chilly, but like in a beautiful way. Put on a sweater, but like that's really it.
I think 75 is chilly.
Literally. Like 65 in the morning, I'm like telling my kids, put on a jacket, put on a sweater, you're gonna be cold.
Danny, I think I'm the same.
Texting the teacher, like, make sure he wears his sweater. It's 60.
That is hilarious. I can relate.
The truth.
Girl, 70's cold for me.
It's cold. We're such Floridians.
If it's not
like,
80,
I'm not in New York anymore. I'm
not happy.
I need to be in the sun. I need to be in the sand at the beach.
Amen.
It's real.
So
and
yeah,
like,
you're a natural mermaid too. You gravitate.
I guess like I don't put on a tail, but like I feel in my soul.
I have a tail for you.
everything.
Would you guys like to see Danny in a tail?
Yes.
I would love to see that.
I would love to see me in a tail. I will do it.
We could do a shoot like
I would love to.
on
My kids
Pompano
would
Beach.
think it's incredible. We've swam with dolphins.
Mom
That was
turned into a
incredible,
mermaid.
right?
Mom turned into a mermaid.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever swam with dolphins? Or
Yes.
It's incredible.
It is.
They are beautiful. And that's, I'm picturing, like literally I can feel what you're saying about the tail. Like I have to now touch a tail.
It feels, yeah, you'll feel it. I'll bring it over.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I'll bring it over so you can feel it.
Oh, you're going to meet my kids and they're going to meet you as mermaid because Luke is literally a fish. He is going to be a competitive swimmer.
Good for him.
He is doing all the strokes right now at 6 years old. Oliver's still a little scared, but we
Good for
love
him.
the school that he's in and he's learning. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I just want him to not be afraid. It's not about the stroke. It's about safety.
Yes.
And not being afraid of the water because the
Amen.
water is beautiful.
It is.
And I know a lot of parents are like, oh, my kid can't swim and they're not learning. And I'm like, that's not what it's about.
So when I went to Indonesia, because I feel like I go to Asia every year now for the past like few
World
years.
traveler, I love
I'm
that.
like, I gravitate towards the Asian culture.
Okay.
I feel like maybe in a past
What's
life.
your background? I didn't even ask.
Well, I'm Puerto Rican Italian.
Okay.
English Polish.
Amazing.
My mom.
Polish. Okay.
My mom was
Love that.
the white English Polish. My dad was
Do you
the
speak
Puerto Rican.
Spanish?
Un poco.
Oh, beautiful.
Estoy aprendiendo español.
Oh, beautiful.
But growing up as a kid, we never spoke it. My dad never spoke it. So
It's hard.
yeah,
It's hard.
como un adulto es un desafío para aprender, pero estoy aprendiendo.
Gorgeous. That
Thank
was
you.
sexy. All right. Add that to your mermaid. Check.
Check.
Love that. Incredible.
But no, I think in a past life I was Asian.
Okay. Fair.
And when I go to Asia, it's funny
Amazing.
because like in Asia, in Indonesia specifically, you're on an island, right?
Yes.
A lot of the people actually are afraid of the ocean.
Really?
It's crazy to me. The culture, they a lot of them don't go in the ocean.
I wonder if that's like a thing where they brought,
It's like
were
in-
they brought up with that?
It's like embedded into their mind to where it's like dangerous, and a lot of times they just never like branch far out.
I wonder if that's like tsunami related.
I don't know
if I'm
it
making
could,
that
you know,
up.
that could be why. I don't know. I want to know more about why.
Yeah.
But the last time when I was there in April of this year, some of the locals were just saying a lot of them like growing up, the moms were saying like, don't go in the ocean.
Wow. You
So
know,
it
it's interesting
sticks
that
with
you
them.
say that because we do explain to Luke in particular that the ocean has a mind of its own.
Yes.
A life of its own.
Yes.
Like Mother Nature, like legit. Because you can get sucked under the water. I'm blanking on the term, but what is it?
Right. Okay. So actually, this is a good pivot. When you guys, like, you know, when there's a wave.
Yes.
When you see a wave, the best thing to do is to go to the sand and to hold.
Yes. To
the
go
bottom,
down, to go through.
the bottom of the
Right.
sand, so it can go over you.
Right.
Because
But
if not, you
there's-
can get stuck in it.
That's what is it? It's not a tidal wave. What
Like
is it
it's
called?
yeah, like a tidal wave.
Gosh,
The current.
there's warnings. The current. There's
You-
warnings all the
yeah.
time. And I explained to him because in 2 seconds you can be literally
True.
swept out.
I've seen it.
And I've seen it. It's
terrifying.
It's terrifying. It's real.
It is real.
And depending on the tide, like if you walk out to a certain point,
Yeah.
there can be a dip. And so like explaining all these concepts to him, like the water is incredible and the water is beautiful, but like
It's so powerful.
but
Yeah.
there is fear that I'm not saying to instill fear, but like that's a legit fear.
To be cautious. Years ago, when I went to California, I was doing a photo shoot, and my boyfriend at the time, he wasn't a strong swimmer.
Okay.
But after the shoot, the photographer and I went, like,
Yeah.
part of his thing is like, let's go jump in the ocean.
Right.
So we went to the ocean, and I called him to come, and he did, but he got stuck in the current.
Yes.
And it was very terrifying.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's happened. I've seen it at multiple beaches where like the lifeguards are running in the water.
Yes.
And it's literally you don't realize that you're like drifting
Yeah,
until you're far.
true.
And then so you're trying to come back
And
to
yeah.
against the current if it's strong. And also you can exhaust yourself.
Absolutely.
So literally the skills that we're teaching Luke,
Yes.
my goal is how to not be tired
And to be
because
play safety.
safety and, you know, like know your limit because you can tire out and then God forbid drown.
Exactly. And if you do get tired, this is something that I teach the kids when I do like resort events on how to float correctly.
Yes.
Like just
and treading water.
if you're tired for a moment, just flip over on your back.
Yep.
And you literally like just with your shoulders, you want to just
Yes.
like look up to the sky.
Yes, we do starfish.
The starfish,
Because
just to
otherwise he
relax your
sinks.
body
But
for a little bit.
Yeah.
If
so
you're too tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly the skill that like little Oliver's
It
he's
could
learning.
save you.
It could literally
Yeah.
save you. So I hear that. I hear the balance of, but I also think there's a lot of beauty in that. That the ocean literally has a mind of its own.
Well, it is. It's because it's like it's so powerful. There's
so many ways.
something so majestic about it. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And so we'll explain like, because you can see the water, like, okay, Luke, the water is really rough today. You know, stay on, you know, the front, stay.
Be
'cause
more
why
cautious.
Am I at a loss for words? Stay at the surface, like
At the-
where
yeah.
the water meets the sand, the shore.
The shore.
That's the word I'm looking
There
for.
it
The
is.
shore.
We found the word.
But he will like goggles head first.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Gosh, it's so soothing.
Well, and it makes me humble because number one, it's so perfect. There must be a God.
There must be.
And it makes me humble and realize how tiny I really am.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful because like that's what every therapist will tell you.
Yes.
Grounding.
Yes.
Go put your feet in the sand, in the grass, in the ocean.
Barefoot.
And it's barefoot.
Like no shoes, guys.
Yes. And
Barefoot.
And we have that opportunity. We literally will go barefoot across the street, get fully sanded,
Right.
and it's just
Now there
My
are times like
goodness.
when I'm when we're like doing like free diving and stuff. Obviously, you have the monofins.
okay.
And,
What's that? What's a monofin?
Like you put your foot in the
Oh, the
fin.
little thing. Yes.
It'll help propel you faster, and you go deeper,
Yeah.
faster,
Yeah.
quicker. So then when you take them off and you're walking, there's like these like little foot booties.
Okay.
Like foot shoes.
Sure.
And those really can help you because I've been barefoot where I've gotten cut.
Yes.
And the cut
Yes.
gets infected.
Right.
So depending on like the terrain
Yes.
and where you are,
Yes.
it's good to have like foot booties too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like little water shoes.
But but if you can, go barefoot.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. There is, water is just, gosh, I just like, I'm loving this because I really feel it in my soul.
Because we and we didn't know until right before the show. We were living like literally a minute.
Literally, like how
Like
were you
30
put
seconds
there? Because I
away.
live there, but you're visiting. Like there is
Right.
And you know what's so funny about that? I have a friend who's in New York, lives in Jersey, and we were just still becoming friends a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And she was doing a road trip with friends of hers, and she's like, "Hey, I'm staying at this Airbnb." And she sends me the directions, and it was a 7-minute walk from where I was staying. She thought it was also Fort Lauderdale, and it was Pompano. And it was, I'm like, dude,
Like, what are the odds, though?
what are the odds? Like, everyone's just called to this little
Yeah.
pocket of earth.
Yeah.
And I literally was called to this little pocket of earth. And
Oh, honey,
is
that's amazing.
perfect. And
Yeah.
so everyone I talked to, you know, we had this little discussion before,
Yeah.
like my son lives with us.
I
Goes
would
to
hope
school.
so.
He totally does. But goes to school a good 25 to 30 minutes away. An incredible school, and we're very big on education.
Yes.
And that was a non-negotiable for us to go to a good
Amazing.
school. He's brilliant. He needed to be stimulated.
Yeah.
But it's a trek.
Yeah.
It is. And so most of his friends live west. You know, Parkland
Yeah,
or
more inland.
you know, Weston or
Right.
And it's the vibe is literally completely different.
Oh, there's no comparison.
There's no comparison.
There's not.
There is not that beachness.
No.
Like we literally
There's
live like a
not.
beach life.
And
It's so different.
so I grew up in Tampa.
Yeah.
It's like 20 minutes from the Clearwater Beach. But looking back on it now, like, because we'd go to the beach every weekend.
Yes.
So it was like instilled into my life. But I look at people now that live inland and never go to the beach. I'm like, how? It's just a different
I don't
lifestyle.
think they know. I just like, I guess, you know, it's twofold. I hear a lot of like, well, I've always lived in Florida, so like it's not that big of a deal for me, which maybe. But
And a lot of people-
know. I guess if you don't have that calling.
I guess not. And again, it's like even for example in Indonesia where they are literally on an island, but
Yes.
yet they never go a lot of them never go
Yeah.
into the water. So I guess even though it's like in your
It's
vicinity,
your job to follow up why that is. 'Cause
I'm
that
going
is
to.
so interesting. But I can almost understand. Like there
Well,
must
and-
be like maybe a folklore or something about the
some
water.
type of folklore because I think even in Kenya, the culture they were nervous about the ocean. So
Wow, how
something
interesting is
about
that?
like it was like instilled from like thousands of years of be careful of the ocean. It's just so
yes,
powerful.
Yes. And a lot of movies
I'll look
you would
into
see,
that.
like you can see like, you know, waves talking. I wonder if that's like
Yeah.
a thing. That's
Yeah.
so interesting. Cause for me, like if I'm like,
If I'm not, I'm like,
if I'm down, if I need something from the earth, I'll go for a drive. And if you go down A1A, which is the
Yes.
strip we live on, there are palm trees in December.
It makes you happy.
Flamingos with you know little scarves
makes
because
you
it's Christmas.
happy.
But it's
I know.
it's summer.
Yeah.
It is a beach town. And you know, beach shops and ice cream and like everything that you could want
Yeah.
from this like beachy water life.
yes.
That is so fulfilling.
Amen.
That it's so like I guess if you
I
it's
feel
like,
you. I feel you.
I'm like talking about it, but like it's a feeling.
Well, even your nails are pearly.
I mean,
you guys. She embodies a mermaid.
I guess, and like literally when you know,
I can't wait to put you in a
so
tail.
we met at a mastermind event.
Yes.
Tell me how you got there.
Okay, so I was invited by David.
Oh yes, I'm trying to connect with David. David's gonna be on my podcast, David. But tell me, yes.
So and then I that was actually the first night I had met him in person.
Okay.
But I was connected with him through the Spider Network. It's a WhatsApp group. There's probably around almost 1,000 people in the South Florida
Yes,
area.
yes.
So coming down here, I got invited to like a really big billionaire guy's house.
Yeah.
It was a networking event.
Yeah.
And I met a guy that connected me onto that WhatsApp group.
Amazing.
And from that WhatsApp group,
it's all networking.
David found me and invited me. So you guys see how it's like just one person can make a chain reaction.
And did you say it was like a spider web? Because that's what it feels like.
That's why they
what it's
called
called.
that.
It
The
is
Spider
literally
Network,
a spider web.
'cause
It
it's
is literally if you put yourself out there. And I feel that more and more. I don't know if it's an age thing or a universe thing or an energy thing, but I feel like a lot of more people are aligning with like feelings and energy and what's meant to be. And like, I so feel that. Like,
Amen.
if you put yourself out there and if you manifest it and if you believe it, that's your reality.
True.
And they say that in like thoughts. What your thoughts are, that's your reality. Whether or not that is literal reality, what you believe, what you feel, what you live, that's your reality.
Yeah, and it's funny that you say that because I've been like, I'm almost like a pseudoscientist.
Okay.
Like I'm a wannabe scientist. So I dabble in like quantum mechanics.
Cool.
And I love like listening to podcasts, and I'll go down like rabbit holes.
Oh my
But they talk
goodness.
about like, because thoughts are actually like physical things.
This was a connection because I don't know if you spoke to Leo about that, but he is
We got into it a
quantum
little bit.
everything.
Yeah.
And I keep bringing back my son Luke, but like he just will watch planets, a 6-year-old, and what planet's bigger and which planet and which star is about to like
He's an
burst or
astronomer.
come.
Oh my God, I love that for him.
He will sit and talk to you, and you're a mermaid. I mean, I've
love
got
that
to make this
for
connection.
him.
This is incredible.
We're gonna
But
make
yes,
cookies.
Yes. So I believe it.
So thoughts are things like
Yes.
thoughts are physical,
Literally.
And so when you're thinking of something, even though it might not be in that moment real, your future self,
You created that wave.
it'll create it
Literally.
in a future time.
Absolutely.
Time really doesn't exist, but
No.
for us as humans,
Alternate timelines.
It'll happen.
I really believe like
I do too.
There has to be though, right? Like, how did we get so lucky that we're on the
know.
perfect planet where we can breathe and survive and be conscious and amazing?
Like,
and it doesn't exist anywhere else? Come on. It's just too perfect.
I wasn't born yesterday,
right?
I wasn't born yesterday.
That's so funny. It's just it's
And again, it makes me realize, number one, how humbled I am, how small I am, and how majestic that there really is a God that's created this whole universe.
there just must be.
And the fact that like the Earth is perfectly positioned.
Perfect.
Like if it was just a centimeter off, we
anything,
would be
the
dead.
tilt, the sun, I mean, there's
Yeah.
science, exactly what you said. There's checklist after checklist of how we are just not coincidentally
No.
perfect.
Yeah.
And that we have water. We're the only planet that has, back to it, water.
Well, and like
which
with
feeds
the
earth,
Darwin's theory,
right?
like how things like just kind of evolved. Not true.
No, it can't
It
be.
can't be, honey.
It can't
I wasn't
be.
born yesterday.
That's right. Do you watch Bluey?
What is that?
Oh my God, I'm gonna send you this episode. It's just so mom of me, everyone. That you
Send
keep
to me.
You keep saying it. It's so funny. And any mom watching this that watches Bluey. So there's this incredible Australian. I can't believe I'm promoting Bluey on my podcast, but it's so mom of me.
Such a mom.
There's
Such
an
a mom.
Australian, and I was talking about it this morning at therapy. It's so funny. Bluey. You know, it's funny because, on a psychological note, they create. Disney does this, like you watch these movies that are like cartoons, but there's all these innuendos.
Yes.
And there's
Always.
there's stuff for the kids, and you grow up and you're like,
Disney's
oh, man.
known for that.
Yeah, like that was so inappropriate, or they didn't get
But
that.
it goes over the kids.
Correct.
It goes
But
over their
meant
heads.
It's meant for the adults because they want to keep the adults
They
entertained.
want to exactly because my sister's a new mom and she watches the videos with them.
So please
Yeah.
watch this with her.
Okay.
She's going to laugh. You're going to laugh. But there's an episode that's literally called I Wasn't Born Yesterday. And the father said it to his kids. I forget what it is, but they wanted something from him and they were like manipulating him. And
Yeah.
he goes, I wasn't born yesterday. And you see this light bulb go off in Bluey's head and she's like, well, what if you were? And so she has her dad pretend it's this cool episode. I mean, there are so
About
many
time.
incredible skills that
my
come from this show
gosh.
that my kids, and I literally use it to teach my kids.
Amazing.
And he goes through this whole kind of beauty and kind of going back to Africa, like you mentioned, this beauty of simplicity of being born yesterday. So learning social skills,
Yes.
like, not grabbing someone's ice cream from like literally being like very cute and innocent and like teaching his
Instilling
kids
these morals
values
though, yeah.
of like, look how much you've learned and have to learn as an adult, as a kid, like social structure.
Absolutely.
And like literally being born yesterday.
Yeah.
And like not knowing how to eat. And like they would teach them how to eat or go to the bathroom or be nice or be kind. And they were like, you know, learning these values of the dad being born yesterday.
Yeah. I love that.
It's incredible.
I want to watch
it. And you keep saying it. And it's so funny because like there's such beauty in simplicity.
Yes.
And I think that a lot of what I see that's shedding, and do you believe, have you heard that we're in the year of, numerology wise, the year of ending?
The year of the snake, right?
So we're shedding exactly that.
Like shedding the old life and becoming a new.
And I believe we're going into the year of the horse, if I'm correct.
And it happens like
forward.
Every so many years.
9 years, I think.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, someone will correct me.
I think that is right.
But there's a numerology to it.
This is like the 9th year.
This is the ending. And literally in 2026, the numerology is a brand new beginning. So a lot of people are feeling an ending. And, you know, there's grief there, but there's beauty there.
Yes.
There's also a lot of healing.
Yeah.
And so the more that I'm growing this platform and talking to women, it's evolving in just having a voice.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Just, you know, finding who the real Emily is. The
Very
real
symbolic.
Daniella. Like, you know, going through all of these changes, but it's so symbolic, but it's so real, and the energy is there.
Well, and there is something to that, because I mean, you know, for thousands and thousands of years with the Hinduism and like the Chinese calendar, I believe it. So,
I do too.
You know, metaphorically speaking or symbolically speaking, however you want to say it, but if it aligns with your soul, like go with it. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
It's freeing.
Yes.
Right?
Amen.
It's freeing.
And I think anyone can relate to it. Like, even if you don't believe it, like, can you relate?
Yes. Like there's something that you know, in talking to so many different people, there's a turning point. And we spoke a little bit about, you know, your cosmetic line. Talk to me about that, because I want you to highlight that. But you were saying that it's turning, it's changing.
Okay. So back in 2018, when I launched Emily Alexandra Cosmetics.
Incredible.
That was also the year that I founded my nonprofit, supportingwater.org.
I love that so much.
So for every purchase from the makeup brand, a percentage of that purchase would go into the nonprofit.
Amazing.
So it's like all natural, clean, water resistant, SPF makeup.
Amazing.
But now, because I'm evolving, I need to evolve my brand too, because I feel like
a lot of entrepreneurs will say that.
Yes.
You grow and your brand should grow.
My brand needs to replicate and mirror me.
Beautiful.
So
I love that.
I'm evolving from makeup into skincare now.
Yeah.
I'm more into less is more.
Yes.
I love skincare. So now
it's perfect timing.
Evolving.
It's perfect timing
I'm
because
evolving.
you are evolving and you're incredible, and everything you're doing has beauty and purpose.
Thank you.
I mean, you're giving back literally to the ocean, the water, in so many forms.
Thank you.
And what's beautiful is that we're at that point too. So many women are, how do I stop putting chemicals in my body? How do I stop using perfumes, makeup products, soaps, detergents? I'm going through that journey myself of everyone looking for clean, simplistic, you know.
Well, and even like in the beauty world, women are like kind of steering away from like Botox injections, whereas now they're getting like the PRF, where it's like their own blood, and it has peptides, has the same effect.
It does,
but it's not as much chemicals.
That's exactly the shift.
The shift,
and that's part of the healing journey, I think, for humanity,
for all of us,
right? Like,
it is a big paradigm shift. Why do we have so much crap
in our food, crap in our products? And it's things that are for women that are literally hurting us.
I know.
Hormonally. Yeah. I mean, all the barriers, everyone will tell you, like, the crap that we're literally putting on our skin is hurting us.
I know.
And it's really sad. Like, you want to be beautiful and you want to, like, you know, elevate yourself, and you're literally harming yourself. Yeah. And like, so you're giving this opportunity.
Thank you.
I mean, using clean products, giving back to the literal earth and water through your nonprofit, which is incredible. I mean, like, it's so full circle. I love that so much.
Well, and so Emily Alexandra Cosmetics is slowly I'm not dissolving it.
Okay.
I'm evolving it into into the skincare.
Beautiful.
So the skincare is not launched yet. This time around with my skincare brand, I want to be more intentional.
Yeah.
Less is more.
Yes.
When I launched the cosmetic brand, I had so many products.
Yeah.
I went too big, too quick. And actually, this is funny, Danny, and I'm going to tell this for people at home that are watching, because if you're thinking about starting a brand, just be more cognizant and more intentional.
Yes.
Because I got too big, too quick, which I guess was a good problem to have.
Yeah.
But it actually was the demise of my brand. I couldn't keep up with these orders, and it was painful. So my brand actually faltered because of that.
I mean, it's great advice.
I recommend anybody that just less is more, starting with little products, like a couple
Find
products.
your niche.
Yeah.
That's really good advice.
Yeah.
That's really good advice. And it's funny because it applies everywhere.
Yes.
Like in the podcasting world, they say, like, who's your audience? You know, you can't talk to everyone.
Fair.
You know, who are you speaking to?
True.
Because if you're speaking to everyone, you're not speaking to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, who is it that you're
Touche.
keeping, honing in on, caring about? And that's your one key fan. That's your one key audience. And same thing for your product, for your brand, a business.
So with the skincare, I'm starting off with just like 2 or 3 products. It's one product. It's a SPF stick.
Incredible.
So there's going to be a clear, but then there's going to be one for contouring.
Yes.
And then one for blush.
Beautiful.
But it's SPF.
That's incredible, which is needed.
It's sunblock, but it's like with a makeup twist.
Right. I love that so much. And do you have a demographic? Like, are you targeting?
So with like my makeup, it was like teenagers to like 30s.
Yes.
But with my skincare, I'm going to try and diversify a little bit more, just because makeup, not everyone wears makeup.
Yeah.
SPF is more universal.
Like a tinted moisturizer with SPF is perfect. That's what I wear daily. That's it.
And some people might not even want the color.
Yes, that too.
Just the stick. It's very compact, mobile.
I love that.
You can keep it in your purse.
It's perfect.
And I mean, I'm all
but
about
that also keeps you
skincare.
young. That's part of skincare. You're supposed to wear SPF. That keeps you young.
You got it.
Absolutely. It's incredible. And it's full circle. It's very beachy.
Yeah, very beachy.
Very
beachy.
beachy.
And it has to have the mermaid scale mold. Oh, like with my lipsticks, the lipstick I gave you, you'll see there's like mermaid scales on the mold.
I love that.
So I have to have the mermaid. You'll see it.
No, that's incredible.
Stay tuned.
Yes. And so tell me about the mermaid journey.
Yeah.
Is that evolving with you as well?
So it is evolving because I started off as the Florida mermaid.
Okay, right.
I was trademarked that, started doing stuff all over the country. Yeah. So I was like, I need to brand now because now I'm even out of the country.
That's incredible.
So now I represent America. So I'm the American Mermaid.
That's incredible.
When I go to other countries, I promote the American Mermaid now instead of the Florida Mermaid.
Yes.
But I'm evolving where I'm just doing. Oh my gosh. Well, and now I'm not doing just mermaid stuff. Like in Asia, there's a group of girls that it's like a underwater show without tail.
Yes.
So it's like almost like synchronized swimming.
Yes.
So I'm getting into that.
That's so cool.
I know. I just I want to try that.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
That's incredible. I mean, it diversifies you.
Yeah.
I mean, it still keeps you mermaidy. You're still in the water.
I know. And I still get to play in the water. And
that's so fun.
Feel free.
I love that. I think it's so important to do something that you love.
Thank you.
And like you can see that you love that.
Yeah.
And you get to travel and you get to be in the water and you get to like feel. It's like very encompassing. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And then so
I'm very grateful for it.
I love that. I love that.
It's the American dream.
Yes, it
no
is.
pun intended.
No, really, it's the American dream.
Yeah.
And I guess like I keep going. I'm getting pulled to this like mermaid. Like, what? Like, tell me how. Like, does family fit in that? Does friends, like how does that encompass who you are?
Well, it's funny because my whole house is mermaid themed.
That's amazing.
And like for Christmas, the Christmas tree has like all these like mermaid decorations.
I love that.
Some people would say like I may be obsessed, but I'm like, well, I gravitate towards it. So around the house, there's like mermaid statues and stuff like that. You can tell it's nautical, very oceanic.
Yes.
It's not just mermaid.
Right.
I have coral.
Water.
And
yes.
it's very nautical ocean. But I I don't know. It just makes me happy. And I
love
feel like
that.
I'm at a point in my life where I just want to do things that make me happy.
Yeah.
Because that's really what, at the end of the day, like if I were to die in a car crash tomorrow, I want to be happy.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's so important.
I want more experiences.
Yeah.
I don't really care about materialistic things like a big house, 6 cars, Gucci bags. It actually really doesn't tickle my fancy.
Yeah.
Experiences like free diving, skydiving, eating snake in Indonesia,
Oh my
like crazy stuff like that. I would rather do that any day, and less is more.
Right.
I'm actually staying at an Airbnb, trying to see where like I gravitate more towards.
Yes.
So I'm currently at an Airbnb.
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of stuff. I only have like a suitcase of clothing, and it's amazing how I don't need anything.
You really don't.
You really don't.
You really don't need much when it comes down to it.
No.
I agree. Like, I do. I like the fancy things, but you don't need it.
You don't.
You don't need it. It's a luxury.
It's a luxury
want.
thing.
And I had an
It's a
incredible.
want.
It is. I had an incredible talk with a financial connoisseur, I would say, and the way she put it was perfect.
Yeah.
The 3 categories: what is a need, and what is a want, and what's an
Yes.
extra.
Oh, what's an extra?
Like a God forbid account.
Okay.
You know, your car breaks down, or you need something that you wanted that you didn't have that you budgeted for,
Yeah.
so you have like an extra pocket of
Yes.
cash there. A oil change, or
That's good. That's good because
God forbid.
I like
there's a
the
flood,
extra.
or there's
I'm gonna add that.
It's great. It's great, and the episode's actually out now.
Wow.
but it's someone who I think I'm going to work with, because I think, we are in a very materialistic society.
Yeah.
And I think it's so beautiful.
And I get stuck in the materialistic world too.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's
easy.
I'm guilty of it.
It is, but that's what we see, right? And that is the American dream. That you want to have the money and you want to have the things, and it shows status. But you know what? There is beauty in
Simplicity.
the simplicity, and then
Yes.
not needing it. You can want it.
Like you said, and it's funny because like this year, my motto is it a need or a want?
Yes.
Is it a need?
Correct.
Or in 99%, it's a want.
Absolutely.
Seriously. And
It is.
And I always go back to, 2020 when we were in Africa and the children were so happy.
Yeah.
And they had literally nothing.
Yeah. And they don't know any different.
They don't know any different.
And-
But for us, we know all these things. So it's like, I have to have this. I have to have that.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right. And
Yeah.
there is simplicity of just being
Being happy with less is more.
happy with less is more, with
Yeah.
with where you are,
Yeah.
with who you surround yourself.
Amen.
And not the what's. It's the things that you find more value in.
I agree.
And being happy is
I agree,
so
honey.
important. And I think also
Yeah.
like we're very blessed, because I think this day and age, like, it's more accepted to be an entrepreneur and to try things and to try to make money in other avenues than like needing to be sitting at a desk or at a job or working for someone, where you can be
Yeah.
the American Mermaid, where you can live and make an income. It's true, from doing things that you love,
That
but
you
you're
love.
also bringing so much happiness to
Thank
other
you.
people.
And I'm so grateful, and I kind of use it to my advantage because it allows me to travel.
Yes.
And I'm at a point in my life where I really want to see the world.
Yeah.
I want to see the world and just experience different cultures and
Yes.
dabble in languages and try different foods.
It's incredible. And they say that too.
Yeah.
The new gift should be experiences
Yeah.
to kids, to families.
Amen.
Because at the end of the day, like, you don't remember all the 50 million toys that you have. And like, my kids are guilty. Like, we have
No,
these toys, but
God,
like,
no, honey. Your kids will never remember the Lego toys.
right. Or like the things that they broke, like, who cares? But they remember, going.
The feeling of waking up on
Yes.
Christmas and having cookies with family.
That's right. Or
experiences.
getting on a plane, or going to a museum,
Yeah.
or going to the zoo, or going to
Love that.
Going to the park.
so true, though.
Just being together
Yes.
and experiencing. And I absolutely love that for you, because I think that's true. And also, the world is so big and so small these days. You can go anywhere, you can experience anywhere. Most of the world speaks English, or you can find a tour guide that will take you there, and like
Exactly.
you can experience.
Yes, you can.
And it's so beautiful to know how other people live.
Yeah.
And what other cultures are like.
And even if it's just for like a week, like even if it's for a couple days.
I mean, like just getting
go.
on a plane.
Yeah.
Like so many people don't have their passports, and I'm like, get a passport. Go to Jamaica.
Can
go
you
to the Bahamas,
imagine?
go to-
I'm like, you don't?
yes, but a lot of people don't.
I'm sorry,
A lot
what?
of people, the majority,
I'm sorry,
you'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
I feel so bad.
It's, I guess if you don't know, you don't know.
Well, and okay, so going back to Africa, the kids don't know that they're broke. The kids don't know that they're literally
that
in the
beautiful?
slums. It is though, because it's like they don't know, so they don't care.
Yeah.
They literally don't
They make the
care.
best of literally everything.
Yeah.
And everything is thankful. Anything you
know.
give, anything you do. And I think there's so much value
Yeah.
that we should, as Americans, instill
Amen.
more in our culture and our society.
Yes.
And like,
agree.
it's great that we have all the things and that we have, the roads and clean drinking water.
Yes.
And, I went through a rabbit hole recently
Yeah.
about wanting to filter my own home.
Yes.
And it's really expensive. But then I did research, and thankfully Pompano is an area that
Yeah.
the water is treated.
Yes.
And
some cities aren't.
Some cities
You
aren't.
got to be careful.
Still.
Don't drink the tap water if you don't know.
No, agreed.
Always drink like
Agreed.
a bottled
Always
water.
bottled water.
Yeah. Like when I go out at restaurants,
Flint,
I always
Michigan, that was a whole thing. That's
Yes.
America.
And
they were being poisoned.
Like so when I go to restaurants, my friends think I'm crazy because I always buy a bottled
Always.
water.
We're always bottled
But you just
water.
don't know because they
don't know.
They use the tap water when you go get free water from restaurants. And funnily enough, even if it is like somewhat treated, it's
Yeah.
still chemical, bleach, like who
Absolutely.
knows. So I always still just
Always.
yeah.
It can give you a tummy ache. Like if you go to other countries. It was funny. I traveled once. Well, we were supposed to. I used to nanny for a family, and I would travel with them, and that was really fun.
cool.
And we were supposed to go to Mexico, and
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but we didn't go because of the tap water. That they were afraid that the kids, because they were younger,
Wow.
would drink like the shower water.
Yeah.
And you can get sick.
Yeah.
And like
True.
that's a legit thing.
It is.
And like we take those things for granted. We really don't think of
Don't. Isn't that
all the
wild?
things that we have, including bottled water. And then and then we take it a further step, like should it be glass bottled, which is yes for me. And I know that's crazy.
If we wanna
But
get
now I'm onto
nitty-gritty.
the plastics. And now, I mean, like, you can go down a
Because the
rabbit hole on
plastic seat-
everything.
That's fair.
But
I know.
it's take what you want and as crazy or as not crazy.
Yeah.
There's definitely
you could go to different levels of it, but
100%, but like
I know.
it's really incredible when you stop to think of like how much we are literally poisoning one another.
yeah.
And like not even thinking about
And we're
it.
doing it to ourselves,
We're
like
literally doing it to ourselves, and we are okay with
like
it.
unconsciously. Like it's just we don't
Unconsciously.
really realize it, but I think now, like this universal shift,
Yes.
people are starting to wake up.
Absolutely.
And it is a paradigm shift.
It is.
And it might take 20, 50 years, but people are starting to really realize like, okay, let's be healthier. Let's be more mindful about what we're doing.
And it really is knowledge is power.
Yes.
And using your voice.
True.
Now that we have social media and now that we
Amen.
have these platforms, like people are speaking. And I think there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of like, we couldn't get our voice out, right? There was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was not the same when, we were growing up. Like, yes, AOL was on the rise and we were chatting
Yeah.
and MySpace and then Facebook, but it wasn't like instantaneous.
True.
Look at this, look what's happening, like red flag,
Exactly.
and immediate shifts.
Well, and like before with MySpace and all that, it was through websites. Whereas
Correct.
now with applications,
Yeah.
you tap the app,
Literally.
and it's so instant.
And you can do live videos.
So things are so
and broadcast it to
instant
the world.
gratification.
Instant
Yeah.
knowledge, instant gratification. And hopefully, my shift
Yes.
and what your shift is
Yes.
helping people.
Yeah.
An instant.
And even just with inspiring.
Literally.
Because I asked myself too, I'm like, am I really helping people? And I don't know, but as long as I can inspire you.
Yes.
Because even inspiring is helping.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but you are. Like
Thank you.
took a dream to, make yourself happy, make kids happy. And you took this like awesome artistic, avenue that like no one's a mermaid. Like that's the coolest thing ever.
Well, so fun, quick story. When I just started off as a mermaid years and years and years ago. I did this like party for this. She was young, like 4.
Yeah.
Long story short, 10 years later, the mom finds me on social media and now she's like a teenager.
Right.
And she's like, my daughter still talks about that day. So that moment of just inspiration and belief
And your impact.
kept with her.
Yes.
The memory stayed with
Yes.
her. Yeah.
What did you think you were going to do? Before you were a mermaid, what were you doing? And what did you think your trajectory was?
Thank you, Danny, for asking that question. That's a really, really good question. As a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut.
Oh,
I know.
that's also a fun thing.
As a kid, I
That's
would
also a dream. You were always a dreamer because that's a dream. That's an out of the
Always.
box. I mean, you could absolutely be an
Literally.
astronaut, but like,
I
that's
used
not
to
the
think-
typical.
I used to think out of like this world.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
I would go outside in my front yard in Tampa, Florida, and I would look up at the stars at night.
Incredible.
And I would just know like there's more out there.
Yes.
And I would always like ponder on like being an astronaut and going out into outer space and seeing what's out
Amazing.
there.
Yeah. Did you take any classes? Like, was that like, were you gonna do that?
No.
Okay.
I think it was more like a pseudoscientist.
Yes.
Like it was like I wanted to be.
Yes.
But I never pursued it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it was always yeah.
That's incredible.
Or maybe an entrepreneur. Like as a kid, my parents always instilled like wanting, like if it was something we wanted to try it.
Yes. It's a great value. Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
yeah.
be a leader.
That's it.
That's
Like
incredible.
just try things and
Just
see
try
what
things,
sticks.
see what's for you. I love that. I think that's really empowering.
Thank you.
I love that. So like, what were you doing? Were like to be a mermaid? What were you doing at the time? Were you like modeling? Were you working?
So that's a good question too. I was modeling and acting.
Okay.
I was like an extra. I did like Magic Mike, Spring Breakers. I would do
Cool.
commercials.
Oh my God.
So I was really into like being on camera.
Okay.
And I was also bartending.
Okay.
So I would bartend. I
Right.
would like promotional modeling.
Yeah.
Like all that kind of stuff. So I was in the limelight
Yes.
kinda.
Yes.
So and that was during that time too
Yeah.
of like, and then my mermaid career like launched.
That's amazing.
And I would still do those things.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always doing multiple things.
Yes. And it's important. It's important because that's also another value. Like do things in parallel. Like, you have to
Yes.
get your money somewhere, but do your dream, live your dream.
And you know, when a lot of people say like you should only focus on one thing to be extremely successful, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
I'm
true
such a
either.
creative. I'm such an like
Don't
artist.
put yourself in a box.
I can't.
I agree.
It's just not fair to my soul.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean,
Like maybe I am sometimes all over the place and I'm doing like multiple projects and I have so many things going on.
but if you can,
But I
do.
Yeah. Like
I agree with that.
when I wake up, I'm like, okay, well, what inspires me today?
Yes.
What project do I want to work on?
It's beautiful.
So when someone says you should only do one thing and focus hard, I don't believe that. At least not for me.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I can't do
because
that.
I think that also comes from values, right? That
Yeah.
comes from someone teaching you that. And, if you're fostering a person or people or a generation of like, go try, go live, go experience.
Yes.
Because you don't know even what's available to you unless you go and you look and you try it,
I
right?
know.
And it's funny because like,
That's a very good point.
I bring this story in a lot because I think it's important.
Yeah.
And that's the premise of the podcast being seasons.
Yeah.
And, I have personally been through some very dark seasons. And I think that,
Yeah.
through,
We all
sexual trauma when I was younger and then, finding myself and then postpartum and then how to be a good
Yeah.
mom and then,
Yeah.
coming out of some like really depressive anxiety, like managing that. And I've said recently, and I had another really good talk with a mom, and she had a different perspective, and it was like kind of the first time that it was like out of this victim mentality. It was more on, if you can do it, and you can do it, and I was like, I love that.
Yes,
because like I really feel that way. Like I almost.
Wow.
Not that I lost the time, because I grew from it.
Fair.
And that's just who I was at the time.
It's a good way to look at it.
But almost overcompensating.
Wow.
Because I used
like you were trying to make up for lost time?
I guess, and I wonder if you can
see
relate.
why.
It's more of, it was such a struggle to live.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is literally it felt like I was dragging my feet in the sand.
Yeah.
And like you can picture that feeling.
Yeah.
To wake up, to get my kids
Painful.
ready, to take care of the house, to take care of me. There literally, I was creating the want.
Yeah.
To, not in a suicidal way. And people ask me that. It wasn't that I didn't want to live.
Yeah.
But it was like a struggle to have the will.
Yes.
As opposed to now, when I made that shift, it was like,
It was a mind shift.
and it was
Like it was all in your head.
And that, going back to the point of
Yes.
we are our thoughts.
Yes. Yes.
And
how powerful they are.
it's so
because literally,
powerful.
like, just the way I think can change the trajectory of my day.
Absolutely.
Which actually it changes my future.
Absolutely.
Like if I choose to go right instead of left, I can meet someone that will change my future.
100%.
It's crazy.
It's incredible.
It's the butterfly effect.
It's the butterfly effect.
But it all starts in our head.
And it starts with putting yourself out there. And like you did that. You
Thank
wanted to be the
you.
actress, and you wanted to, and like there's so much beauty in that. And
Thank
so like
you.
now I'm like, I mean, crazy sometimes, like class mom in 2 schools, and
Yeah.
and 2 businesses and a podcast, and like,
You go, girl.
but like I hear that from you too.
Yeah.
That the nonprofit, and then your skincare and the mermaid. And
Yeah.
like, but it all ties in.
Well, and so I get a lot
It's
of
like a bow.
Thank you. It's all part of my branding.
Yes.
And some people don't realize that. And I actually get a lot of family members that dog me and say, you're too spread
There will
out.
always be that. Yes.
And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I am, but I'm okay with that.
and you can.
Yeah.
I think that's like the
I'm
point
okay
that
with
keeps
it.
coming back to me.
If that makes me crazy, I'm crazy.
And it's beautiful though.
I'm okay with it.
Yes. And you should be, because you never know, like you said, is there going to be, like, God forbid, an illness or something that
Yeah.
happens, or a loss, or a dark moment, or a season that will change.
I don't want to feel like regret. Like I didn't, at least I'm trying.
At least.
And
I
and
agree.
honestly, there's
and
been-
you can physically, emotionally, like this point of where you are in your life.
And this, just
And
to,
own that.
to
And that's
tie
beautiful.
to tie it back around, my cosmetic brand, it was very successful for a couple of years, but then it did falter.
Right.
So like, long story short, it ended up failing.
Yeah.
And I'm okay
that's
with that
okay,
because I'm
yes.
trying again.
Correct.
So at least I can say, you know what, I'm going to try again.
And you learned.
And I learned.
And I think that is such a value.
like, you know what? Fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
so what if I failed? I'm going to try again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's not failure. And I think that is key, because that's something that was very hard for me. I was not okay with failure.
You're
I
competitive.
I
Yeah.
wasn't. Not even. It was, unfortunately, more of like a self-worth thing.
Yeah.
So if I failed, there was something wrong with me. There was, very punishing. It was
I
a very
know.
punishing
You punish
mentality.
yourself. Yeah.
Sadistic almost.
That's fair.
A pattern of being abused. You keep yourself in this
Yes,
pattern. You
I
keep
understand.
That alive.
Wow.
And it's freeing to be like, you know what did I learn from that?
Well, and
how am I better this time around?
I'm okay with failure.
Yeah.
Because
And
at
it's
least I
incredible.
tried.
You did.
At least I
And
tried.
you can say that.
Yeah.
And I tried it this way.
Yeah.
And now I know better. And now I'm going to do better. And I grew from that.
And one thing, and I'm actually going to put myself out there, and I'm going to be vulnerable right now, because one thing for me in 2026 is I want to be more vulnerable, and I want to show the world like who I am right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, well, I'll wait till like the content's more perfect, or I'll wait till I have better editing.
Nope.
But sometimes you just have to show right now.
That's right.
I'm going to do that more.
Yes, I love that for you. I love that. That's an incredible value because I agree.
It's a struggle for me because I actually don't show the world a lot of me because it's not like edited right or perfect.
Right.
But you know what? Fuck it.
But that resonates
I'm gonna show them
more. That resonates with authenticity, and that's what people want because you know what? I
like where I'm at right now.
Absolutely. And I think that is really, I think, women in a nutshell. And I think more and more why I love this platform and why I keep pushing forward and why, I finally did it was because we don't talk about these things.
Amen.
And we have to be these perfect little girls who grew up, that everyone has this little vision of this nice little girl and,
girls don't fart, girls don't burp, girls don't smell.
Look nice and you're kind and you don't stand up for yourself.
But that's not real.
It's not
real, honey.
And we suffer in silence.
Yeah.
And I think
and that was very big into like the 20s, 40s, the 50s, where women stayed at home and wore the pearls.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's not real. That's not reality.
But and yes, that's the truth. But there's still, what size are you and how much do you weigh and what should you look like? And if you look at magazines, like 5 years ago, big boobs. Now you don't want big boobs, and this, and it's really rough. It's really hard because we keep trying to mold ourselves into perfect. But what is perfect?
What is perfect?
There is no such thing because everyone has an opinion.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to say something. Your family, your partner, and it may come from a place of love. And, that was hard for me too. Like it may come from a place of genuine, I care about you, but that's not caring for somebody.
No, it's judgmental.
It's very judgmental. And a lot of it comes from within them.
Because they're actually like jealous.
There's so much envy. 100% gatekeeping is what I call it. And the mean girl syndrome. We still have a lot of that, which I'm really trying to break because I really think it's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
We are not vulnerable. And then we are labeled as crazy, hormonal, emotional. But really, we're all going through the same struggle.
Thank you.
And we're all, fighting the same battles internally, mentally, emotionally. And I think that's so important because women like you who are going to be vulnerable, who are not perfect, even though, trust me, to someone else, you're perfect.
It's funny that you say that because sometimes I have the... like what is it? The syndrome where it's like
imposter syndrome.
I talk about it all the time. So I have.
We all do.
I do.
We all do. And we don't talk about it.
I have people that say, there's people out there that idol you.
Absolutely.
But yet I think that I'm not good enough or I'm fake.
Absolutely.
So the imposter syndrome is real, but you're right. Like I might not be perfect, but to someone else, I'm doing what they want to do.
Absolutely.
And at least I can help inspire them or guide them or give them tips and pointers of what to do to save them time and money.
And they can vicariously live through
Yeah.
you. Like I have no desire to skydive. I am afraid of heights. I don't even want to try
I'll bring Leo.
Leo can go with you. Like my kids like roller coasters and I don't. And it's just not for me. And that's okay.
That's okay.
But like.
That's okay.
I can clap for you.
Yeah.
And I can watch that.
Yeah.
Like,
you can be my the sideline cheerleader.
Yes. And I think that that's what women need. And I think that, going into 2026 and going into the shift.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We just need other women in our corner.
Thank you.
And just uplifting and sharing.
Yeah.
I think that it is healing. It's healing for us all when we disclose the trauma we've been through and look at us now.
Exactly.
Like look what came from it because it's also very lonely.
So just to tap into this, I come from addiction. I'm 6 years sober. And part of how I got out, thank you.
Amazing.
Part of how I got out of addiction into recovery was speaking about it.
Incredible.
So the power of words is powerful.
Yes.
And actually talking to someone about it can really free you.
Absolutely.
There's something about that.
There's so much about that.
Yes.
And I'm so happy for you because
Thank
that
you.
takes so much strength. Do you mind if I ask what the addiction was?
It was alcohol and cocaine.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And how did that start for you?
I was a teenager. Just always like being around it. Mm-hmm. The life. My dad drank every night, but he was functional.
Yeah.
And he was a very happy drunk.
Yes.
but my friends were into it.
Okay.
And so I look back on it now, I'm like, it was the influence.
And that's so important, I think, to recognize in yourself and for others. It is who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, you are who
You are
who you say you are, who you surround yourself with.
Correct. Even if you don't say it, that is who you are.
But it's helped to mold who I am. So I'm actually, it's weird to say I'm grateful for my addiction.
It's not weird.
Yeah.
It's not weird because we need to go through that things. And it's so funny.
Yeah.
I had literally this morning a therapy session with a new therapist. I love therapy.
Good. We all need therapy.
I was a binge eater myself.
I'm still in therapy.
Yeah. I go every week.
Yeah.
And I try not to miss an appointment. I had 2 therapists at one point.
Good for you.
I am huge.
Yes.
I'm a therapist myself, behavior analyst.
I can tell you.
I mean, it's just
this is a therapy session for me.
A lot of women say that, and it's therapy for me too.
It. Yeah,
but because I think that it's what you said.
Yeah,
it's coming out of it and knowing that.
Well,
was the
it's
best
like getting it out.
Yes, and that's the best of who we were at the time, and that's okay.
Well, and in my addiction, I everything was like bottled inside
and
me.
And that's what it does. It's a cover up.
It's very secretive.
It's numbing. And I did it with food. And a lot of people...
And it doesn't have to be drugs. It could be food or something else.
It could be anything. It's everything. I mean, there's the amount of addiction. I mean, sexual addiction, drugs,
it could
food,
be anything.
Jobs. You can be addicted to your job. You can be addicted to anything. And what is addiction?
It's doing the repetitive motion over and over and over. It becomes worse than a habit.
Yes.
So like for me... when I was able to actually talk to people about it that were going through it like I was, it was really what actually saved me.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing.
Thank you
for being vulnerable. Here you are being vulnerable.
I'm being vulnerable. Yes.
But I think it is talking about it.
Yeah.
And healing yourself and
getting
healing
it
that
out.
person, getting it out,
Yes.
saying it out loud because you're saving someone else's life.
True.
You saying that now and someone will listen to this podcast and be like, shit, I'm either there right now. I too got over this and I need to talk about it because I hid it or I let it go. Or I thought I healed from it and I didn't. But I think also it's really important to acknowledge that person, that part of us.
Yeah.
Like
the old version.
The old version that is hurting.
Yeah.
And that's where the addiction comes from.
Yes.
The numbing, because you numb with cocaine or alcohol or
cover up.
Food for me.
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't want to feel this. And so I feel great. It's the endorphins. It's everything. You get it. It's the same idea. It doesn't matter the platform.
Same thing.
And
again, it becomes so repetitive.
It's so repetitive.
It becomes a habit.
Correct.
It's hard to break it.
Yes,
you
because
just need
you
help
literally
breaking
have
it.
to learn how to live a different way and how to substitute that need and that want and in a healthy way.
Yeah.
And you have to be ready.
Well, and that's another thing. So I have friends that I see that are in addiction.
Yeah.
And they're not ready yet.
No.
And that's okay.
And that is okay.
It took me years to actually be ready, even though I wanted to get sober and find recovery.
Yes.
I wanted it, but I wasn't ready.
Correct.
So until the moment that I was ready, I wasn't ready. So
and that's that quantum shift.
Yes.
That is literally what it is.
And if you're out there, if you're struggling, DM me. I'll listen to you.
Please. And that's all it is.
That's all it
beautiful.
is just listening.
Thank you. Please.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, reach out to, again, I have these wonderful, incredible women on this platform. Reach out to them. Reach out to Emily. You know, she's going to drop all of her goods and her social and her website. And like, there's so many things. And I think that's so important to be said because there's growth. Yeah. There's care. There's a certain understanding when you go through these seasons and you become the person on the other side.
I look back on it now and I was so guilty for being such a alcoholic, but I don't feel that anymore. I'm actually grateful.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful because I agree. There was a lot of shame,
a lot of
good. A guilt is the word I was looking for. A lot of regret. I tried to blend guilt and regret.
Absolutely,
but regret.
I felt that.
And why did I do that? And a lot of whys and it should have, it could have, and would have, and that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't, and it's not useful. And I don't feel like that anymore. I'm actually very grateful. It's shaped who I am.
That's amazing.
And I look at people that are in addiction and we just have to give them grace.
Yes.
It's okay.
It is okay.
It doesn't make you a bad person.
No.
You're just not ready yet.
I agree. I think that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being vulnerable. I love that for you. And I love that for this platform and for other women, and because we are shedding our skin.
Yes.
We are shedding the weight physically, mentally, emotionally,
spiritually.
We are shedding the guilt, the weight that we put on ourselves as women, as individuals, as this need of being perfect, of always needing to do or show up or be. And the truth is you don't have to.
Yeah.
And I think you highlighted it.
Less
it's
pressure.
in the simplicity.
Yeah.
Finding the beauty in nature.
Less is more.
Less is more.
And ask yourself, is it a need or a want?
Amazing.
99%, it's always a want.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And you know what? You don't need to always get what you want.
No.
And it's not always beneficial.
No.
And
Exactly.
it's funny because I'm raising 2 little humans, and
which is the hardest job I can only imagine.
So hard and so beautiful and so healing also.
Aww.
And I heard you say that you want that for yourself one day. And I guess what I offer to you, I'm just being called to say this, but
yeah, tell
we
me.
heal a lot from teaching the next generation and teaching little people, because you literally have to teach them. And funny, like bringing in addiction, because it's still very new for me. I just got over, and it still pops up binging, because it's funny because this healed me a lot too. Like, you can stop drinking alcohol and stop doing, like, you can just stop.
Yeah.
You don't need alcohol. You don't need cocaine, but you need food.
Need food.
It's rough.
Even harder.
It's really rough.
Yeah.
You need to eat 3 times a day. You need to sustain. So it's a rough balance.
Wow.
I mean, another rabbit hole I can go down. But I think the point is that I learned a lot from telling my kids.
So you're actually teaching yourself too.
I'm teaching myself. And my 3-year-old is stubborn and beautiful. But
it's actually helping you by teaching them.
Because I'm literally, and there's a skill also in applied behavior analysis, what I do. And there's a literal skill of accepting no. We teach children to accept no. It's a skill.
Right.
It is profound. And
it is profound. That's beautiful.
I think,
wow,
for us, for former addicts, like, healing, it doesn't matter if you're an addict or not. It doesn't matter. I think the idea of, like, you can't always get what you want.
True.
And I tell that to my kids.
And it's okay.
And then I go and I'm, like, secretly shoving my face. And I'm like, no, Daniella, you can't always get what you want.
Well, and one thing, too, it's like you can have it, but not right now.
Beautiful. Yes.
Yes, you can have it, but not right now.
Correct. It's not the right time or the right place, or like.
You can have it, but not right now.
And maybe you need to work for it. Maybe you need to feel the pain to get it, to know the reward.
There you go.
And I think that is so beautiful and so healing and so, again, profound. This quantum leap that we've been taking that is literally shifting us. And I think, like, in the new year, like, literally we're at the end and it's New Year's is around the corner. And I'm like, and you know what's funny? I think this episode's going to drop in the new year. So I think
I'm excited.
It's very exciting.
It is very exciting. Next year
I sense the energy.
I do too.
And I think that next year is going to be a year of building for so many people.
Yes.
And starting over is okay.
A new chapter.
Right? New chapter.
I feel that.
One of my favorite quotes and a mantra that I hold, it's not being someone new. It's not creating. It's going back to who you always were meant to be. And I think, like,
your true self.
The true self that we hid, that we covered up, that we weren't meant to be, allowed to be is the word.
Wow. That resonates with me.
Right? And who we were always meant to be. Like, you were that innocent mermaid.
Yeah.
That is who you are. And through your trials and tribulations, you stood with that and you grew with that. And now you have a nonprofit and you are literally bringing water that is an essential part of life to other little people in other parts of the world.
And I'm doing it in a very creative and inspiring way.
Incredible.
And it allows me to travel and see the world. And I'm very grateful. I'm going to just continue to do it as long as I can, as long as God calls me to do it.
Absolutely.
And even when I have children, they can come with me.
Oh my God. And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Kids want to experience.
Yeah.
And you're going to show them and you're going to open up their eyes and create literal, like, beautiful future people.
Little baby mermaids.
Little baby mermaids. But you're also going to show them what the rest of the world is like.
True.
And
I want them
think-
to be worldly.
And it's funny because it's a value that I didn't understand because Leo comes from a third world country.
Yeah.
And
What country?
Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, he moved here when he was 7. I don't know if he told you. So he immigrated from Brazil at 7.
Wow.
And the moral of the story is he always brings it back to, and he says it to our family, like, we are so privileged.
Yes.
Just being American.
Just
Not even
no,
having.
No, it's true though.
Just
Like
being American.
so I have friends that live in Indonesia and they just the trials and tribulations to get a visa to travel.
Correct.
So they have a passport.
Yeah.
But from Indonesia, because they're a third world country,
Correct.
you have to go through all these like other red
Correct.
tapes to just travel.
Right.
Whereas like an American, I don't need to do that.
And
Oh, you're American? Done.
that's right. And back to the idea of fresh water, not needing to boil
Yes.
showered water.
Right.
I mean, like all these little concepts that we take for granted that are so easy.
Wow.
So you're offering that. You're literally
Wow.
offering that to other people through your platforms,
Yeah.
your future kids, but like you're literally making the world better and
Thank
smaller
you.
and bringing us together. And girl, I thank you for being here and sharing
Aw.
that. I mean, you are doing big things.
I
see
appreciate
it.
that.
Um,
I thank you so much for just allowing me this stage to promote myself.
Absolutely.
I love you for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful that we met.
Yeah,
that, that
things
was
happen for
our
a reason.
path.
I
Yes.
know. Well, and like when I walked into the mansion, immediately I gravitated towards you and I sat right next to
I
you.
remember.
I was like, I love this girl's energy. I'm going to sit right next to her.
I remember. And,
Yeah.
and I spilled something and you helped me clean
Yeah.
it up. I remember that.
Your lip gloss or something.
Yes. And but I remember, and you said mermaid, and I'm like, what is that? What does that mean? And so when we connected, I'm like, you know what? And I purposely don't do lots of research.
Yeah.
And it's not a popular opinion because a lot of people prepare for podcasts.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ask me like, well, am I supposed to prepare? And what do you prepare? And I'm like, no, I want to hear it from you.
Like
I want to
authenticity.
learn from you. Yes.
Just organically in the
Organically
moment.
tell me who you are.
Love that.
Because even if I read your bio, maybe it wasn't written by you.
Fair.
Maybe,
Fair.
it's the best of you, like you said, but like,
Right.
who are you? And I thank you.
Yeah,
and again,
you're welcome.
your vulnerability and your
You're
openness and your, we're rooting for you.
Thank
We
you.
are here. We are your cheerleaders.
And there is light after darkness.
100%.
I look back on my life before and being 6 years in recovery. I'm better than I was in my 20s.
Amazing.
Like my life is I feel better. I'm
Yeah.
hotter.
Yeah.
Like overall so even though it was hard
And you're hot.
Thank you.
Everyone watch this.
There is light after darkness.
There is.
And even though it took a lot of work, by the grace of God and with support, I was able to get through it. So
Yeah.
anyone can do it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And I'll leave it at this because I want to offer this to you that I was watching today, so funny, a YouTube video about the earliest civilizations worshiping the sun.
Yeah.
And why? Because the sun always rises, takes us out of the darkness, and grows the crops and
Yes.
warms us when we're cold. And I think that's so valuable for us.
Well, and again, it's too perfect. You can't tell me there's not a God.
right? Like that is God, right?
Yes.
It must be.
It has to be.
The-
Because just the cycle of life.
Yes, and the cycle of literally every day.
yeah.
The sun will always rise.
Yeah, always.
And in darkness, the
There is
sun
light.
will always rise.
That is so deep.
It's
I
and
love
I
that.
just and that happened today, so that
Yeah.
resounded with me. But I think
Thank
like
you.
for us all, and again, thank you. And like I'm gonna follow your journey. We're clearly gonna stay
Thank
connected,
you.
and you're coming to visit me in Pompano because
Amen.
that is so not coincidence, ridiculous.
I'm gonna walk across the street barefoot, like
literally.
literally. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be in your life.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that we
Thank
met
you.
and bumped into each other. But you know what? Also, it's where you put, I guess back to that, the environment you put yourself in to meet other people that match your energy.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Amen.
And so
Wow.
a final note from you. You kind of said what your goals are in 2026.
Yes.
But wrap that up for me. 2026 goal, and what do you want to offer the most to someone who's listening any part of it. You shared so much, but what resonates with you the most?
I want to travel, which I feel like the more I travel, the more like I find myself.
Yeah.
I want to be more honest and authentic, more genuine. I want to be more vulnerable so people can really see.
Yes.
And I feel like the more that I travel, I'll find myself more. And
absolutely.
and more entrepreneurships. Like I have so many projects that I really want to get off the ground.
Amazing.
Whether I'm getting into the blockchain space.
Yes.
I want to do more mermaiding. I want to really keep going with the skincare line.
Amazing.
So all these projects I want to continue to manifest so it can come to fruition.
I'm putting that there for you. You will.
Yes.
You will.
Thank you.
You will. Okay, Emily, tell us where to find you. Tell us all of your socials. Where can we connect with you? How do we cheer you on, girl?
Thank you. So Instagram, I'm the American Mermaid _
Beautiful.
I also have my personal page, which is Emily Guglielmo Official.
Amazing.
My websites are on there too. I want to get into YouTube more.
Okay.
But Instagram is a big platform.
Yes.
And again, I mean this like with
Do you have
sincere.
a YouTube channel?
I do.
Okay.
You'll
share
find
that,
me on
share
YouTube.
that.
You'll find me on YouTube, Emily Guglielmo, Guglielmo. Alexandra's my middle name.
Yep.
And I mean this with all sincerity. Like if you are struggling with addiction, you can DM me.
I love that.
I'm here to listen and talk.
I offer that for you
I
in
offer that for free.
2026.
Yeah.
Stick with that.
Thank you.
People are going to gravitate towards you. Be authentic and don't be afraid to speak about that because that's your niche.
I almost for the first 3 years of recovery, I didn't.
And
I was still in shame.
That's okay. We all go through it.
But I am more confident to stand in my own shoes and say I was in addiction.
Yes.
And I can talk about it now.
And it makes you who you are.
Thank you. It
and
does.
it's going to gravitate the right people to you. And I say all the time, there's enough for everyone out there. Even if you think someone's like you or has a brand or, skincare, it doesn't matter because you will have your followers that will follow you, that will connect with you because of you.
Yes.
So
Thank
stay
you.
being you.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you, Danny.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, please follow Emily. Please reach out. Just know that there's so much more. Have a voice. And I offer this to you not only because it's a Seasons podcast, but I think our goal for 2026 is uplift another woman.
Yeah.
Be vulnerable, put yourself out there, love yourself.
Support.
Yeah. Community. And share your voice.
And it's not always about money.
It's not always about money.
Support with nothing in return.
Amen.
Yeah.
I think that's really huge. Watch this episode. Reach out to Emily. Like, subscribe, follow. And we love you.
Love you.
Thank you.